2-year, $145 million max contract through the 2029-2030 season.
Okay.
That's the highest annual salary for an extension in NBA history.
Okay. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. You know, I'm a great guy. I'm a great dude.
You're an optimistic guy.
Very optimistic. A lot of love coming out of this guy. Are we sure that Devin Booker is the caliber of player that we want to give the keys to our franchise to? And I'm not talking about them giving him that max extension, which will be the highest annual value in the history of the NBA. That's cool. I'm talking about what I heard Brian Windhorst say this morning on First Take, saying that Devin Booker is being consulted for all of the moves the Suns are making. He has the LeBron-esque role within the Suns organization. And I do think that we're getting a little bit outside the boundaries of what we should consider a player of that caliber, right? Like LeBron, Kevin Durant even, Giannis, Dirk. Like, these are the kind of names I think of when I say, okay, you know what? He is your franchise centerpiece, your superstar for the long term, but then also he is good enough that he should be the one that is dictating who goes where, who you pick, who you trade for, who you get in free agency. I just don't think D-Book is that guy. And it's not a detriment to D-Book. It's more praise to the guys that are above him. Those guys have shown me that they can be the best player on a championship team. I can't be that confident about Devin Booker being that today and going forward.
Yeah, they had a change in front office. Like, at least the article went out 7 hours before the contract was announced.
Did he fire James Jones? Did they consult D-Book before James Jones got removed from his spot and put into another one? I don't think he has that kind of pull like Nikola Jokic. Yes.
Makes sense.
Yes.
Especially when you have the hardware to back it up.
Steph Curry. And there can be guys that don't have the hardware yet, but have shown you enough to where you're like, oh, certainly this is the person we need to be the fulcrum of all of it. Like right now, Luka Doncic with the Lakers, they are picking him over LeBron James, and I cannot scoff at it. I think Tyrese Halliburton is probably like one more good season away from deserving that, if not already, with the Pacers. And let's not forget, Booker did make it to the finals with the Suns, but he had a whole lot carrying him to it, and he did not have enough once they got there. With Chris Paul, who was really the leader of that team, not D-Book. With Mikal Bridges, who we forget was a driving force as a 3-and-D guy who broke out on that team. DeAndre Ayton had the best year of his career, and that's because he was trying to get that second contract. So we know what was inspiring him. It wasn't like it was D-Book being an amazing leader. I look around the NBA today, and I feel like I can name 10, maybe 15 guys I would rather have as my 1A, as my top dog before I get to Devin Booker. And I just don't think that that's the guy I would be asking his opinion on roster moves for. Sure, extend him on the max contract, but he needs to be a player, not a player GM. He has not reached that level yet.
Next stop,
we're going to